Hi everyone, my name is Brendan Sweeney. I'm from the class of 2021, and today I'm going to be walking you through the work study program at Loyola. So first of all, what is work study? Work study is a federal program that provides need-based aid to students that qualify in the form of a part-time job. This aid, which is earned hourly, is paid directly to the student via check or direct deposit and is not credited towards their tuition bill. This means students are free to use this money on whatever expenses they might have during their time at Loyola. There's loads of different work study opportunities spread among the different academic and administrative departments, and these departments will work with you to make sure you're not overlapping with any class time or coursework. Whether or not you qualify for work study will be viewable on your Inside Loyola self-service portal, which I'll show you in just a second, and students are able to earn an hourly wage up to a certain award maximum that is also viewable on that webpage. So in order to find out whether or not you qualify for work study, then you can go to inside.loyola.edu. And it'll ask you to sign in. I'm already signed in. And you can scroll down to Loyola Self-Service Portal. Sign in again. And on the left here, if you open up this menu, drop down Financial Information, go down to Financial Aid, and My Financial Aid. It'll take you to a page just like this. So this is your My Financial Aid page, and it'll display all of the different financial aid offers and awards that you've been given. And if you take a look at this list, you may have to scroll down a little bit, then you might find the work category, and there it'll say your federal work study and your general award amount. And that means that you qualify for work study and you are able to get a work study job on campus. And something that's important to keep in mind, below federal work study, you see this drop down arrow where it says accept or decline. You will need to accept the work study offer before you can get hired for any position. So make sure you do that first before applying anywhere. And while we're here, I thought I might as well show you the Office of Financial Aid's official work study webpage. This is the go-to place to learn all things work study at Loyola. And here you can see the job listings, which I'll show you in a second, information about wages, as well as the Federal Work Study Handbook, which you should definitely download if you're even thinking about applying for a work study job, or even if you have one and you haven't taken a look at it yet, definitely check it out as it's got a lot of important information about policies and protocols that go into having a work study job. So definitely check it out. Back at the top here, if you scroll down to the Federal Work Study Job Listings button, this will take you to the HR webpage for all of the work study jobs being offered on campus this year. Scrolling down, it'll show you the department that is hiring, what the position is, who you should contact if you're looking to apply, and a list of responsibilities, and sometimes you've got some qualifications for certain jobs that may be a little more specified. But tons of great information here. This is where you want to go if you're looking for what jobs Loyola is offering on campus for work study students. This website is updated constantly to reflect new jobs opening up as well as jobs being filled by students. So if you're having trouble finding a job, be sure to refresh this page and keep coming back to it to see if anything new has opened up. Even things like working as Loyola's mascot can count as work study, so take a look at this list to see all of your options for work study jobs on campus. So some tips for pursuing a work study job on campus: treat it like it's a real job, that is with professionalism, both in the interview process as well as when you're actually working the job. It may seem a little more casual since it's through the work study program, you're working at school, but it is a real job that you do have to apply for and you have to put good work into if you want to keep that job. So just keep that in mind. Definitely have some options when applying for jobs. There may be a position that you're looking at that sounds really cool, but a student who is of a higher grade than you might already have that job from last year and they'll just be coming back to fill the same position. So make sure you're not putting all of your eggs in one basket. Have a couple of different options for jobs you might want to apply to. All of the necessary steps for applying for a job, whether it's submitting a resume or some kind of online application, will be listed on that HR webpage. And once again, make sure you're approaching these applications with professionalism. Job performance expectations will be covered in the work study handbook, so once again, make sure you download the handbook. And if you're having trouble finding a work study position at Loyola, feel free to reach out to Diane in Financial Aid or to Rachel in the HR department, and they'll help you as best they can. So some final reminders: once you're hired, you'll receive an email from HR on how to file your paperwork, so wait for that email before sending them any tax information or things like that. And make sure you have your major forms of ID with you on campus so that when HR asks for it, you can provide it to them. More information on those specific forms of ID can be found on the website. Students cannot begin work until HR receives and approves all required paperwork and documentation, and the earliest a student can work is the first day of classes. Something that's very important to keep in mind is that as your family or financial situation changes, your work study status might change as well. So definitely keep an eye on that self-service portal from semester to semester and from year to year, and reach out to financial aid with any questions on your package. And finally, if you don't qualify for work study, there are still plenty of direct hire positions at Loyola, and you can reach out to the HR department for more information on those. So that's it for this video. Once again, if you have any questions on the financial aid side of things or on the human resources job specific side of things, feel free to reach out to these email addresses and they'll be happy to help you out. Thanks so much for watching.